have an order to sell at the climax high right here. I feel like we're going to get a lower high and pull back at least a little bit, so risking about $1.50 to make a dollar. And I think even if I don't make the dollar right away, I feel like we'll go sideways here, so I think this is an okay trade to take. Just got filled on my entry. I feel like we should pull back below here. So I think we're gonna get down here. So going for a dollar seems reasonable. That was a much bigger breakout than I expected. So I think that decreases the chances of this trade working out. This is actually exactly how I wanted the setup to look. So aside from this big breakout, the setup looks pretty good to me. So either this is just one of those ones that doesn't work out, or I need to reevaluate the validity of the setup. But this meets all my criteria for the sell. So not upset about the management. I feel like I made the right call based on the setup that I know. So if it doesn't work out, I'll have to look into it a little bit more and maybe change my parameters or try to get a better understanding of the setup. But in terms of the criteria that I need to be met, this met all of them. So I'm going to leave it on and see what happens. Alright, just got stopped out. $1.80 loss. This was a tough one to sit through just because I actually found it more difficult to sit through because I felt like I did everything right. And so if I lost the trade, it would mean that there's something lacking in my understanding. I'd rather have an issue with execution where I know what to do, but I did the wrong thing, because that feels like it's easier to fix for me. It's less fun to lose a trade when you think you did everything right, and then the market still doesn't do what you thought it would. So now I have a dilemma of, is this one of those ones that just didn't work out, or am I misreading the price? And that feels a little bit more frustrating because I don't know what the answer is to that. So that's what makes this a little bit tougher, because now I don't know if this setup is actually something I should be looking for, or that I misread the price, or that I misread the structure. So that makes it a bit tough, but I'll look into it and see if there's anything I could have done better. The way I'm seeing this is we had a double bottom here, we broke out strongly, and then we closed with a bull bar follow through. So my thought is that we should get to a new high. So I have my target right at the highs. This is also 2 legs up, so impulse down, 2 legs up. So if we start to get selling pressure, then it could be like yesterday. Here, so impulse down, 2 legs up, and then here we didn't get a clean breakout and a follow through. We just got 2 legs up, and then we got actually an impulse down and a flag here. So this is a bit different, but it still is 2 legs up after an impulse down. So it could be a 2-legged bear flag, and if we start to get a bear signal bar or selling pressure, that could resolve the same way as yesterday did. So just have to be careful here and make sure that I'm reading it correctly. So I have my stop below the breakout bar. So I don't think I would sell below here, this bear bar. But if we got 3 consecutive bear bars, or if we went back up and then formed a second entry, that would be a good sell. So I'm gonna move my target to break even, so I'll get out if it gives me the chance, because I don't like the follow through, but I still don't think it's a good enough sell yet. I didn't get out exactly at break even. My entry was at 248.46 and I ended up getting out at 258.26 because I saw it start to hesitate around the 20s or 30s. So it took a 20-cent loss on this one. So combined with my earlier trade today, that's a $2 loss. I'm okay with this one, I think. Breakout and hold. I thought a new high was likely. Instead, we got a bear bar follow through, and then I got an opportunity to get out close to break even with a smaller loss. So I think the management was okay.